D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I just finished The Bad Batch, episode 8, Reunion, I think it was called. Doesn't even matter. Before I get started on this breakdown and review, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine usually get pushed to the back of the line. In fact, it's not usually, it's always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So this episode, and like all the episodes, it's not bad. It's not a bad episode. It's just really boring. Like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to like love this show, but I can't. Like, I don't hate the show, but I don't love it. Like, it's just like I watch it because it's Star Wars and I love Star Wars and I love this whole universe and everything. And I just love, and the thing is, it's not that I don't like these characters of the Bad Batch. I just don't care about them. Like, they're so uninteresting. And I feel like this show was just created so they could create cameos of characters that were in Clone Wars or in the Star Wars movies. So then they can put them in this show. So then they can eventually bring them to live action. Like, I feel like that's all that they're doing. And I'm just like, yeah, I just want to be all like, yo, nobody needs this. That's not needed. You don't need to put them in this show to put them on live action. You just put them in live action. And this one had its cameo at the end, and I'm gonna use the bounty hunter guy for my thumbnail. But and then they're putting a lot of emphasis on Omega, and that's a trope in everything that I'm getting sick and tired of. You've got like a man and then a kid, usually a little girl, or whatever character, and a little girl, and they're just trying to protect this little girl slash kid. I mean, they did it in the Mandalorian, they did it in Birds of Prey, they did it in Sicario 2. They're doing it's just so a trope that I'm so sick of. Like, come on, get a new like line here, people. I hope Omega dies. I really do. She's so annoying and obnoxious. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna break into this this breakdown because I just want to get it over with. All right, so it starts on Camino and everything, and Bullseye here, whatever his name is. Gosh, I need to write these guys' names down. The sharpshooter guy or whatever. He comes in, and the leader of the Caminoanians, whatever, is talking to this guy who's running all the stormtroopers and stuff, the stormtrooper program. He's like, we found the Bad Batch or whatever. And this guy's all like, we should bring the Bad Batch back. He doesn't say it like that. He calls them like whatever they're called. Anyways, he's like, no, I don't want defective clones in my Empire army. So he's like, destroy them. So then we go back to the planet where they're on the wrecked ship planet. And the big guy is teaching her about this little bomb thing. And he's all like, you got 10 seconds to disarm it or whatever. And she's cutting it and everything. And he's like, it's going to blow. And then it just sets off smoke. And he's all like, ah, ha, ha, I got you. You think I'd use real explosives. It's just smoke and everything. And so then Echo, he comes down and everything, and they head back, but they're being watched by these garbage people. And he's like, hey, they're there, and they like go, and then they attack them, and they shoot to him, but this one gets away, and he falls over this ledge right here, and I'm all like, he died. Like, you guys just killed that man. I think there's like 3 sets of foot, because so they gathered the body, but I'm pretty sure he died, but it doesn't even matter because F-bomb that dude. He's a junk person. So then they're sitting here and they decide right here that they're going to gather up ammunition, like arms and stuff, like bombs and all that stuff from the armory to give to that lizard lady, and then pay her off. That's what they owe her, kind of thing. Because they're like, we can't just do whatever we want. We don't have any money. So they do. So they go in there and they start finding all this stuff and everything. And they get, bombs and stuff like that. And then they're just, this one's sitting on the bridge because he's going to copy all the stuff from the computer or whatnot. And she's all like, why is this light blinking? And he's all like, it's probably just a defect. And then sharpshooter guy shows up. So then back on Camino, this woman walks in and she's like, Ambassador X, whatever, Prince Shizor. That's not Prince Shizor, but she's all like, something's going on, and he's all like, we have to ramp things up. And they basically, they're the ones hiring all these bounty hunters, like Finnick Strand, to get Omega back. Like that's their goal. They want Omega back and everything. And now we know who's hired all of these bounty hunters and everything, because Omega's special for some stupid reason, I bet. So then the sharpshooter guy shows up. What is his name? I can't remember. Anyways, and they're going into this ship because they're gonna kill these guys. So they which, you know, it gets me is they've been with each other since birth or whatever, and you'd think they'd change things up, like they try to, but I'm all like, this guy's like a million steps ahead of you guys. You guys need to think smarter. Like whatever you think, switch it up and then switch it up again, okay? Because this guy has probably already thought of it, okay? You guys are just so dumb. So they're going through the ship, and basically just like they're listening to their comms, and they go into this part where these big cannons are, and they surround them because they're like, oh, you're listening into our comms, we totally got that and everything. I'm like, yeah, because they're stupid, and you guys like realize that they're just going to do your old tactics. Oh, so dumb. So he's like, aim for the girl, and he's like, your beef is with me and everything. So the smart one, he realizes they're going to shoot the cannon in the bay or whatnot, and it's going to make the roof cave in. So they do that, and the roof caves in and everything. And I like when Wrecker throws one of the stormtroopers out this little bay door, and he's all like, ah! And I'm all like, that's so funny. Like, yeah, it's just they always make the funniest noises and everything. I'm pretty sure I would make a funny noise if I got thrown off something, but it would probably be more like an kind of scream. Anyways, so then they're going through this lady. I like when he threw this bomb thing at her and hit her right in the face. It made me laugh. I was like, in the face and everything. So they go into this engine room, and that engine looks like a butthole. Anyways, so they go in this engine room because they're going to climb through, and they're like, you got a better idea, whatnot? And so he's like, get up to the bridge, tells that woman to get up to the bridge, and they're going to turn the engines on. So they start, that looks so much like a butthole. Anyways, so they're starting the engines, right? And they're like, so the Bad Batch is all like, all right, we're going to set these chargers around the engine butthole, and they blow it after it blows. The butthole blows. Then it topples or whatnot, and Omega and Hunter get split up from the rest of the group, and he gets burnt a little bit, like he's all crispy. He's like, shut off the engine, I'm getting killed and everything. So they go, and they're helping him out and everything, and then they get back to the Hunter and Omega get back to the bay. Hold on, I need a little libation. So they get back to the bay, and this guy from Clone Wars is there, and he's taking out all the clone troopers, and he's all like, when you kill one clone trooper, they're all the same. And he's all like, you're gonna find out it's very different and everything. And the thing about this, I've never liked this character from Clone Wars. I didn't like him then. I don't like him now. But what, if you like him, good for you. That's great and everything. But I don't like him, but means to an end and everything. I have a feeling he's going to show up in live action sometime soon. But and you know what? I don't care. So, and he's got one of the Chimonian, I don't know how to say them. Anyways, robots with him. That's how you know that they want that they're the one hiring all these people. And so they have a little shootout, and Hunter loses. And then he takes Omega. He phases her or whatnot. Not phases. It doesn't even matter. He knocks her out, and he takes her. Then sharpshooter guy's all like, get me back to the ship and everything. And then you get this first person shooter thing, and they get on the ship, and they take off, and Hunter's all like, it was a bounty hunter, we have to get her back. And that's where it ends. And I have to just say, hold on, I want to get back to the bounty hunter guy, because that's the shot I'm going to use. So the thing about this episode is, it's not, the show isn't, like I said, it's not bad, and this show isn't bad, and the shootouts are fine, but it's just boring. Like, I just don't care, and I don't know what to do to care. like to actually be fully invested. Like when I do these breakdowns, I do it just because I love Star Wars. I love that universe. I'm not a fan of Kathleen Kennedy. I'm not a fan of Lucasfilm right now, but I love Star Wars. Like I just love everything about it. Like I love the ships, I love the worlds, I love the aliens, I love the humanoids, I love the humans, I love the Jedi, I love the Sith, I love the Empire, I love the Rebels, all that stuff. I love it all. I love it all. And but this show, unlike Clone Wars, does not get me excited. Clone Wars had these big fantastical battles, and I understand it's like a small group, but there's nothing like, I just don't care about this group of people. Like I don't care about the Bad Batch. I don't care what happens to them. They could all die for all I care. I just don't care. Sorry, my alarm went off. I just don't care. I just wish that they would, I don't know. I don't know what they can do. All these cameo, like it's just every episode is just an exercise in who's gonna make a cameo in the next episode. That's all it is. That's all it is, and everything. And I'm all like, okay, whatever. I guess so. I mean, I'm here for it. You're gonna get my view on your Disney Plus and everything, and I pay for Disney, so it's like whatever. I just yeah, I don't know what to do to love this show, but I don't love it. I don't like Omega. She's annoying. I don't like that trope of the kid protecting the kid trope. I don't like it. I hope I hope they all die because I don't care about these characters. I just don't know. I don't know. Like this blue guy, I don't even like this guy. I didn't like this character in Clone Wars, but I care more about this character in the 2 seconds he was in this episode than I do about any other characters in this show. The last episode, was it the last episode? Whatever episode with the Rancor. I cared more about the Rancor than I did, and Bib Fortuna, who showed up for 2 seconds, than I cared about any of the other characters on the show. I just don't care. Like I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something wrong. Maybe Dave Filoni, it says created by Dave Filoni, but maybe Dave Filoni is not involved as far as, you know, running the show or what. I don't know. I didn't look it up and I don't care. All right, so sorry I'm such a negative Nancy and a downer. I'm trying not to be, but I don't know what I can do to stop it. I don't know what I can do. So tell me, what did you guys think about this episode of The Bad Batch? Did you like this episode? Did you not like this episode? Are you like me and you're just finding it so boring and you're just trying to like get excited about it? Or do you love this show? And if you love this show, tell me why, and give me help so I can love this show and be excited about it. Other than that, go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit the like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you next week on my Bad Batch breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. May the force be with you. Bye.